Hi. So, I'm sorry it's been like super forever since I actually did a video. Probably what, 2 weeks probably? Week and a half, I don't know. Because I think, was my last one about Comic-Con? I think so. It's been a while since then. But like, nothing's really happened much since then. But I was really good for like a whole week with like the whole running thing and working out. Awesome for like a week and a half. And then, I don't know what happened. I haven't done it since. So I need to start doing that some more. And I really need to start reading Game of Thrones. I really want to. I just haven't been in the mood to make that commitment yet. But I really need to. And also, this snow. How sick are you guys of the snow? For Lindsay and Krista. I don't know where else. If anyone else is watching, I have no idea where you live. Maybe it's not snowing, but where I live, there's been so many freaking snowstorms. I'm so sick of it. Like, I get really excited for snow days because I'm like a kid. There's something about them that makes it's kind of the magical kind of feeling where you wake up and you're like, snow day! And I'm like, oh, I don't get paid today. That means though, because I work at a place with little kids, and they come to where I work for like a field trip. And on days where I have to work with these kids, if there's a snow day, I don't have to work. Oh, what I'm listening to has an opera singer in it. I wasn't expecting that. I like it though. So yeah, I'm really sick of these snowstorms. It's freaking March. So I'm hoping this lion, came in like a lion and come out like a lamb. I'm hoping, it'll do that. Though honestly, if it was gonna go out like a lion, that would be nice if it was like rain. I don't mind the rain. I'm sick of the snow, and I don't even think the snow is going to help us get out of this drought. Now there has to be record snows, and I don't like snow that much. Yeah. So yesterday, I went and saw, Jack the Giant Killer or something. I really enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me of, Stardust, except not. It's a bit more mature, I think, than Stardust. A lot more death. The trolls are kind of gross. So the witches in Stardust are. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It made me smile a lot, and like, you can predict the ending. It's, girl gets the guy gets the girl, I guess. I could predict it. Like, Justy, I went Justy to the movies, and she was getting all nervous in the seats. I'm like, Justy, I can tell you what's gonna happen, and I'm like, bam, look at that. I was so right, and it made me happy. But I really liked it. Like, the boy was super cute, and the girl was really pretty, and they're just so cute together, and I liked it. I liked Owen McGregor's character too. He's like a general dude. He was good. Yeah, it's really lovely. You should watch it. You should see it. I think I'm gonna buy it. I think it's a keeper for Becca's DVD shelf. Also, Justine and I watched some Buffy the Vampire Slayer yesterday. I had it on my Netflix queue, along with like Being Human and Supernatural and original Doctor Who. So I've been planning on watching all those, but we watched some episodes of Buffy yesterday. I thought about doing some more tonight. I don't know, maybe. And I was also going to talk to you guys about, I've been having these nightmares. It's driving me freaking insane to have these nightmares. I've had a couple of them, and the ones that are most vivid that I actually remember, and they feature snakes. And it features I work with snakes at work. And there's one, they were Peruvian red-tailed boa constrictors. And there's two. I never worked with them. I worked with Chomper. He's not the smallest snake we have. The smallest boa constrictor. And still, even then, he's not tiny. But there's Dante and Fezzik, or larger ones. And Fezzik just died. He was old, though. She was old? I don't know. But Dante is still alive, and Dante's been featuring in my nightmares. Like, and all of a sudden there's a snake, and like, lunges for my face, and it's like, ha! And I'm like, ah, snakes! And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I know when it started. It started when Chomper, I have no idea what was up with him still, because he wasn't shedding. When snakes are about to shed their eyes, they don't have eyelids, but they have something called a brill. It's a scale over their eye, and it gets all cloudy, so they have a hard time seeing. So they get testy. And I had taken, it was for a snake demo, and so I had taken out like a corn snake, which are pretty nice. They're really nice. And I don't think I had the ball pythons out. I had something else, but probably another snake I didn't like. I like ball pythons. There are sometimes royal pythons, are what they're also called. They're pretty laid back, but I think both of them were shedding. So they were not, you can't use them when they're shedding, because again, if they're a bit testy, they may bite. And I'd taken Chomper out, and Chomper was being super hissy, and that made me really nervous. And then I noticed, I wouldn't let any of the kids, like, touch him or pet him, because I'm like, he's made some jerky movements with his head, he's kind of hissing. I'm like, I'm just going to leave that alone. I don't want him to get bit. So I put him back in his cage, and I noticed one of his eyes was cloudy. I'm like, oh, he must be about to shed. But I don't think he ever shed after that. But yeah, after that, I've been having a couple of snake nightmares. And even after Fezzik, it was just after Fezzik that I had one with Dante. Like, I don't know. I think it's because I think Dante's going to eat Chomper. That was in my dream. Because Dante lives with Chomper in Chomper's cage now. Because they had to clean out where Fezzik's cage was. Like, because he lived with Fezzik. They had to clean that cage out, and so he's with Chomper now. I don't know. And there's more parts of my dream. I don't remember them anymore. But they were so messed up. Like, well, I know one of them, a better part of the dream, featured Doctor Who. And they had both Matt Smith and David Tennant. And I know they featured some Merlin in there somewhere. Because, of course, my dreams can't be complete without total geekiness. God, and I swear there's probably some Avatar in there, too. But more like the bending of elements. But Merlin can already do that, so maybe we'll just stick with Merlin. I don't want to add more to that. But I've just had messed up dreams, and most of them have having snakes in them, and I seriously, like, snorted myself awake the other day. Like, I didn't, like, scream or anything, but I'm like, and, you know, it's kind of when you're embarrassed, even though there's no one there, that you realize you're drooling in your sleep, and you're just, like, not snoring, but, like, snorting. It's awkward. So, that's what's been happening here. Not much. So yeah, video me sometime soon. Faster than I do, I guess. This is really bad. I'm usually good at once a week, but this was bad. I'll try and make one again next week. So, or sooner, if there's something interesting that happens. Bye. Love you guys.